What's up, guys? That one black guy here. We're back in Atlanta, Georgia. Come back from New Jersey, So it's time for videos to come back on some real stuff. Trying to get serious. I think I'm gonna start editing my videos better after this video because I want to get this video out today because I have not gotten any videos out lately. But I think production is gonna start going up, all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy the advancement of this channel, the addition of my second channel that's going to come out in about, I'd say maybe a week or so. And yeah, anyways, today we're going to be talking about the New York Knicks and what Derrick Rose had to say about his team. Now, as we know, super teams are teams like the Golden State Warriors that have players such as Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant just now. Then there's teams like in the past, like the Celtics with Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, Paul Pierce. There's another example. And then you have some more like LeBron on the Heat along with Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. And now sort of a super team, not really. You have the Cavs with LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. Those are what we consider super teams. But Derrick Rose said that his New York Knicks are considered a super team. Now, they're a great team, don't get me wrong. They are a great team in my opinion. Like, they're a playoff team from what they did this offseason. From what they did this offseason, to what they had last offseason, it's a huge difference. I think that they made tons of great moves. They picked up Courtney Lee, great shooting guard, great scorer, I guess you could say, but a really good defender as well. And then they also picked up Brandon Jennings to come off the bench for Derrick Rose, and that's a great bench point guard. I mean, their bench was nowhere near. Okay, their starting lineup was trash in the first place. So look at their bench. Now their bench is actually pretty solid with a guy like Brandon Jennings on the bench. Their starting point guard, they picked up Derrick Rose through that trade a while back, which is a great addition if he can stay healthy. They picked up another Chicago Bulls member with Joakim Noah. Great. If he's healthy, yet again, great blocker, great rebounder. Definitely a solid member to the team to give them a post presence. Last year they drafted Porzingis. I mean, obviously an emerging player, an emerging star in the NBA, I would say. Now, star meaning becoming a big name, but not necessarily being a star, like a great player, but just an emerging name in the NBA, I guess I can say. And then who else did they pick up? I think that's about it for what they picked up. But then you add that all together, you put with Melo on the team. That's a very solid team right there. I mean, that's a good playoff team. Like, that can get you past the first round in the playoffs, in my opinion. Because I do see them getting in anywhere from being the top 4 to being top 6 in the NBA this year. Probably on the lower end of that, though. But Derrick Rose said that they were a super team. That is not true at all, in my opinion. Not yet. Depends on how they play. I mean, if they can be a super team, that team could be a super team if they played right. If they made their moves and did everything that they were supposed to do, then yes, that could be a super team. But as of now, it is not. Derrick Rose, I don't know what you were thinking when you said that, but I know what you were thinking. You're just hyped for your team. I know you're like, oh crap, we got all these additions to the team. We're going to be so good now. We're going to be great. We're going to be one of the super teams. We're going to compete with the Warriors. I mean, the odds are the Warriors. Okay, let's look at it like this. Let's look at it like this. You have the Warriors here. You have the Cavs here above the Warriors. Then you have the Knicks right down here with possible elevation to up around here where the Warriors, like slightly below the Warriors. Because if they can make the right moves, like if they can add one more superstar to that team, that is a super team. Like, say they can add who's a free agent next offseason. Say you add Jimmy Butler, you get rid of, or not Jimmy Butler, Russell Westbrook to that team. You get rid of, I would say, maybe a Brandon Jennings. You have Derrick Rose come off the bench instead of Brandon Jennings. And then that's a super team. That is what I consider a super team. Because you have good players on the bench, and then you have a great superstar player to lead with another superstar player, i.e. Melo. And then, yeah, so overall, just now they're not a super team, not just yet. but they do have potential to being one if they can add another superstar to the team, like Russell Westbrook, Blake Griffin. Trying to think of other names next offseason. There's going to be tons of free agents. But that's all they need to do. Add one superstar, and they are at that super team base. They're just not near the Warriors or Cavs. The Cavs are in their own stratosphere right now. The Warriors are in their own stratosphere right now. Like, the Warriors are close to the Cavs, but they're not. Since they didn't beat them this year, I don't know if they'll beat them this year again, even though they did add Kevin Durant. I don't know if LeBron will let it happen. Who knows? Injury could play a part in this. Kevin Durant has had injury. Stephen Curry has had injury. So injury could play a bad part in this for the Warriors. But all around, other than Kyrie and slightly Kevin Love, they've all been healthy. LeBron has been healthy his whole career. And that's one of his major blessings, in my opinion. He's never had a season. I don't think that he sat out more than, 30 games? Something like that. Or maybe even less than that. So, when you have players like that on your team that are healthy and they're fantastic, there's no way that they're not going to be in a different stratosphere than everybody else in the league. But anyways, back to the thing. The Knicks are not a super team, Derrick Rose. Not just yet. Y'all need one more superstar, like I said. If y'all get that superstar, then y'all can be a super team. It just depends on how y'all's chemistry works out. I could see y'all winning 40 games or more this season. Don't get me wrong. But I don't see y'all being up there with LeBron or the Warriors or even the Spurs just yet. Not even the Pacers. And I'm not just saying that as a biased Pacers fan. I'm saying that as an honest opinion because the Pacers, in my opinion, will be the second seed in the East, the only competition for the Cavs other than the Celtics possibly, but you can argue the Raptors, but this is all a whole nother video in itself that I'll talk about. But the Knicks aren't a super team, and Derrick Rose. Just watch what you say next time. But if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and subscribe because I'm out. Peace.